In our class, we read a book entitled Our Iceberg is Melting, Changing and Succeeding Under Any Conditions. Basically, the book was about a colony of penguins who were living on an iceberg. And one penguin named Fred, after many observations, discovered that the iceberg was melting. So he did a demonstration and showed the group of the elder penguins the significance that the melting was having on their iceberg. And the head penguin, Lewis, decided that a team needed to be assembled because he could not solve the problem on his own. So a team of 5, including the professor, Buddy, Alice, Fred, and Nono, came up with a solution after seeing a seagull flying over their iceberg and decided to adapt the nomadic way of life. Reading means to look at something carefully and understand the meaning of it. When we read for different purposes. We read to entertain, to persuade, and to inform. The book that we read, Our Iceberg is Melting, informed us of a way to solve problems by talking to someone in the head chain of command, forming a group, thinking of possible solutions, coming up with a workable solution, and getting the word out to the whole colony. We can read the newspaper to understand what's going on around us in our neighborhood, locally, around the world, statewide. Some of us read for entertainment, maybe we read the comics or just funny novels. Others of us read for fashion or the latest music. Some of us may read in the more political aspect to figure out what candidate is talking about what, who we're going to vote for, who has swayed us or persuaded us to vote for him or her. The only way to find out about something that you don't know is to read. We use reading every day in our lives. We use it when we're driving. We look at the street signs. We look at the yield, the stop sign, the no left turn sign. We use it when we're cooking food for our family. We read directions on how to cook something, how long something is supposed to simmer, how long something boils, so on and so forth. We use it to complete our homework, following the instructions that are listed on our assignments. As a family member for a child, we can encourage their child to read if we see their child struggling. We might be that extra boost or extra push that they need to read better. We should encourage our children to go to the library. We can take them to our library ourselves, and if we don't know something about the library, that's what the librarians are there for, to assist us in using the library. Our children will learn what section of the library to go to receive help for research projects or writing papers. And I also encourage that we turn off the televisions at home or the computer for an hour or two to devote time for us to read to our child or our child to read to us. I would like to conclude this presentation with a few quotes about reading. The worth of a book is to be measured by what you can carry away from it. James Bryce. A good book has no ending. R.D. Cumming. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who can't read them. Mark Twain attributed. Let books be your dining table, and you shall be full of delights. Let them be your mattress, and you shall sleep restful nights. The author is unknown. And finally, books are the bees which carrying the pollen from one to another mind. James Russell Lowell.